This is Rejoice Yu-Gi-Oh, the home of the UK Market Watch, and on this channel we compare eBay and Card Market to help you find the best deals. So hopefully you save some money. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Rejoice Yu-Gi-Oh and welcome to the very first UK Market Watch on this channel. On this episode we're going to take a look at some cards that prepare us for Blazing Dominon. This set is out from the 6th of May and you can pick it up at your local game store, and then it gets released retail the day after. This includes cards like Harmonia, which is a new hand trap for synchro-based strategies, giving a boost to Cool Tune alongside their new support. Dominus Spark, which is another member of the Dominus Trap family, giving decks another powerful option. Then notable support for Power Patron decks, Elf Note and DoomZ, and you can't forget Train support. And last but not least, an introduction to Clown Clan, which looks really cool. I don't think it's going to be meta relevant straight away, but we've seen Wave 2 in Chaos Origins and it looks pretty good. So let's get into it. And to start us off, we're going to go with a card that I have been talking about for about a month now on my shorts, SoundProofed. SoundProofed is an insane side deck card for when you're going first against synchro strategies. And with Elf Note and Cool Tune being very popular in the next format, this card could come in handy. You play at the start of the main phase and it shuts down synchro strategies completely, giving you basically a free pass to go and win. It's just like Heatwave when 10-pipe players were doing that. We're going to start off with having a look on eBay. This card was printed back in 2011. It only has one printing, so it is hard to come by, especially for a good price. As you can see, I have searched it and I've put in item location UK only and gone for lowest. There are no available copies in the UK on eBay. So we take it off UK only. And we are seeing Korean copies for £1.60, Japanese, and then there we go. From the America, we are looking at nearly £30 after postage. So if you want to wait, you're looking at 90 quid for a play set from America on eBay. That's no good, is it? Then we have a look over to Card Market. And we have 3 by 1 seller. So you can grab your play set here. Before we put that in our basket and see how much that costs, let's see how much it is in the wider of Europe. As you can see there, goes from £8, gradually rises. Nobody with like singular play sets until 13 quid. But again, then you've got fees, postage, and you're waiting for those. Back to the UK. Let's put all these in our basket. So that's coming up to £47.93 in our basket. If you're smart and you deposit some money because you know you're going to buy off Card Market, you can avoid those transaction fees. As a Cool Tune player, I'm hoping this card does just get banned on the next list, but it is unlikely. But I can pray. Your best option to get this card is digging around through bulk and speaking to your friends to see if anybody's got any copies anywhere. If not, and you really think you need these to compete with Cool Tune, I'd head over to Card Market. Next up, we have Cool Tune Synchro. This is a key card for the Cool Tune strategy. Cool Tune is expected to be one of the best decks in the next format, getting some crazy support with Rotary, Back-to-Back, and Crackle. These cards give the Cool Tune player perfect hand knowledge, extra deck rips, and just synchro in for fun. This card has been trending upwards with the hype, so let's get into the prices and have a look. First up, we have our solds, and our last sold was today at $39.17, $37.10. Then a couple of days ago at $36.95. Somebody bought the Starlight for $75. So that's not bad. Then 37. So this card is just shy of £40 on eBay at the moment, and we'll have a look at what we've got available. And yes, just at £40 now. So the card is slowly moving upwards. So if you are looking to pick this up, it is just getting more expensive the closer we get to Blazing Dominon. Then we're going to have a look over at Card Market. Card Market's a little bit different. We can't see the solds on here, unfortunately, but you do get the graph to track it. Lowest it said as it ever got to on here is 14.77, and that was what, like 15 days ago, but I imagine that would have been a euro price, not a UK price. You can see at the moment we've got one available, and then we've got a play set for 3 at £40. If we put that in our basket, that comes to £125 and 16 pence. That is so expensive. If you're looking to pick this up, I'd be trying to trade for it on the trade group, checking out people's binders at locals and seeing if there's anything they need. If not, you're forking out a pretty penny across eBay and Card Market. I guess that's the price you pay for the best deck and a card that does everything. Next up, we have a Super Poly Target and Anti-Cool Tune card, Sea Monster of Theseus. I think this card was last popular back in like 2017, but the whole idea is it needs 2 tuners. And what are Cool Tune? They are tuners. Because of this card's been gaining some popularity, so let's go ahead and look at the prices. This time we'll start with Card Market, as there isn't much on here. This card had 2 printings, both secret rare. You've got Raging Tempest and the MP17 reprint. On Card Market right now, you can see that we've just got the 1 copy available from Ninja Cake Cards, and that's at £13.42. With shipping fees, probably around the £15 mark. And then if we go across to MP17, none available. You can see the graphs just tracking upwards as this card's got more popular. If we head over to eBay. So what we have available right now, the cheapest you can grab one is for £9.90. And then just slowly goes up. So the more that get bought, quicker it goes up. So if you want to pick these up on the trade group, try and trade for them. People probably have these in bulk. That wouldn't surprise me from the amount people open tins up. Somebody's probably got a page full waiting for this day. And then if we go on to solds, yeah, we've got sales from today, yesterday. As you can see, these are moving. So people like the idea of super polying away the Cool Tune board. And you can see not long ago, I had one go for £6, £5. That was just over a week ago. So these are doubled in price in just a week. It could just be hype. It could work. If I was you and I had some spare copies, I would be looking to move these on. Next up, we have DoomZ Drastius. This is a really powerful card from the DoomZ strategy that just keeps equipping your opponent's cards. Seen a lot of success in Genesys already, and with Blazing Dominon and new support just around the corner, it's starting to gain a lot of hype and popularity, and it is being pipped as one of the better decks of the next format, especially with a good Cool Tune matchup, because it just keeps removing things. So with that, let's get into the prices. Starting off on Card Market, this card was printed in Doom of Dimensions as a secret rare. And as you can see right now, we've got a playset from one professional seller and a playset which is considerably more from a non-professional seller. And they are ranging from £11 each to £20 each. So quite a big jump once that first playset gets bought out. You can see on the chart here, this card has just been tracking up and up and up and up. Thought while we were here, we could have a sneak peek at the Starlights 2. And we have just got 3 available at just under £100. So after fees and shipping, you're looking at over £100. So if we jump over to eBay, we've got Drastius sitting at £13 and then delivery, which takes it up to £16. So we're looking at £16, £17. Before we jump right on up to £65 for the Starlight there. Bonus, we can see Drastius is around £13, £14. If we have a quick look at our solds, yeah, we're looking at like 15, 15, 17. The Starlight sold for £38 literally a week ago, so that is doubled in price. That is crazy. So DoomZ is getting expensive now. I pulled loads of these like crazy. So I've got like 3 or 4 sat in a binder. So I'm quite happy about that. I can see these going up a little bit more as it gets more popular and close into Blazing Dominion. And then obviously if we see some results from the deck, it's going to go up further. So I'm probably going to move a couple and then save some in case that happens. I would like to say if you've got this far, thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. It really helps me out. I prefer doing my market watch videos this way and bringing you on the journey as I look at the cards, and it's better than just giving you a number because you can see all the options that are available to you. And on that note, we will jump into our last two cards, Packbit and Malong. This is a little bit of an FYI. If you are picking up Harmonia, you're probably going to want to pick up these cards if you haven't already got them. With Harmonia's effect, these two are probably going to be your best send targets, Malong being the most favourable. With that, let's get into the prices. First up, we have Golden Cloud Beast Malong. This card had two printings. The first was a common in Cyberstorm Access, and then it got a reprint in Ultra in the tins. If you wanted to pick this up in common, it is here in abundance, so there is no issue with that at the moment. The problem is when we move across to the Ultras, they're all gone. So there's no Ultras left on Card Market in the UK. So let's move over to eBay next. And again, we've got commons that are probably a little bit more expensive on here than picking up on Card Market after fees and postage. So let's move over to the solds to see how our ultras are actually doing. So on solds, we've got commons getting bought. And then yesterday, we see all of our ultras, they're going for just under £5. So that's Malong. It's pretty easy to grab yourself a common, but if you want a higher rarity, you're going to have to hit the trade groups up or your locals. Now let's have a look at Packbit. Bit also had two printings. The first one was Phantom Nightmare, which is what we've got on screen now. You've got 4 copies available on Card Market, starting off at £12, but once they are gone, this card jumps right up to £20. The other printing was an Ultra in the Megatins. This one is a lot cheaper, but there is very limited amounts left. So you've got 2 left, one at just under £2 and one at £3. If we head on over to eBay, let's see what we've got. So we can see we've got the ultra rare, around £3, £2.50, £3, and then that jumps right up to the secret, which is, yeah, it's just over a tenner already. So if you want a higher rarity version of this card, you're going to have to pay a little bit more. And then we've got the quarter century at the bottom here, going for £95. So yeah, these cards are going up and they're in demand. So if you have any of the higher rarities, think about moving them on because they are up right now. And then you can play with a common. What's wrong with that? And that's it for this week's Market Watch. Thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe and help push that algorithm for me.